A good story consists of conflicts. This story is about my office, my creative space, but it's a room. How can there be any conflicts? So back in December of 2020, I dropped out of college to pursue YouTube. It's what I've wanted to do for a long time, and I just decided to put my all into it at a really early stage. So in my hometown, my parents own a business. There's a little room in the back, like where the kitchen is. And so when I moved home from college, I was allowed to occupy that little space for making my videos. It would be like my studio. Alrighty, I'm getting everything set up in here. This is just a temporary setup right now. Just enough to get today's video edited and then, you know, future videos until we get everything in there fixed up and ready to go, which might take a little while. I'm not entirely sure. When it comes to these conflicts, in a good story, without these conflicts, there can be no change. There's no getting better, there's no improvement, there's no getting from point A to point B. And with setting up a creative space comes a series of conflicts. I needed an overhead shot. I built an overhead shooting rig. Have an idea but don't want to lose it? Sticky notes. Lots and lots of sticky notes. Sick of spending hours and hours editing videos sitting in a folding chair? Get a gaming chair. Want to make a video in an imaginary world that I don't have access to? Use the green screen. Need some more to put my color-coded labels, leftover batteries, painter's tape, and woody? Hooks. Use hooks. Sick and tired of the echo in this office? Rip apart an old mattress and use the foam. Walls in the office feel kind of bland? Put up an Among Us poster. Need a better machine to edit videos on because the old laptops just wouldn't cut it? Get a PC. Spend 8 hours editing a video and realize you haven't had any exercise in the last 24 hours? Lift some weights. Getting frustrated with your video's performance on YouTube and need a little reminder? This goes here for whenever I get analysis paralysis. Need something to write and or draw on to provide additional context and B-roll in these videos? Get a big notebook. Don't know where to put all these little bits and bobs? Get a desk organizer. Losing track of my ideas and all my thoughts in general? Get a pocket notebook. Got the new Yeti microphone over 2 years ago and don't know where to put the stand? I still don't know where to put that thing. The Ethernet cable fell out while I was streaming? Crimp it. Dropped out of art school because I hated it, but then felt the insatiable need to create something beautiful? Spray paint my door. Office trash can keep falling over when you're trying to move it? Give it some wheels. Space has evolved, it has faced and experienced many conflicts. Most of them are seemingly small, but when I look back at them, they have a tremendous effect on the overall day-to-day functionality of this space. I think this space represents sort of my creative vision. And in a way, because of how it evolves and how it has evolved over time, it almost feels like it's alive. Like this space is the vessel through which these videos you're watching are created. And without all of these beautiful little conflicts, these videos can't exist. The stuff that I make cannot exist. At least not in the way that it currently does. There's a very special energy about this particular space. I almost feel like every time I'm here and I'm in this cubicle, I can tap into a part of my brain that can't necessarily be tapped into otherwise. Being in a space such as this, I think allows me to close off everything else and just focus on pure creation. The brain flows in ways that it just doesn't otherwise. So what started out as a mere closet has ended up, over the years, becoming almost its own entity. What once was just a little corner that didn't really mean anything has now become a capsule of creativity. And through all these conflicts that this space has endured, small or large, it has shaped it into what it is today. And that's really special.